I'm ready to do this again. Yeah, I'm telling you. Actually, no, not yet. But I'm fired up, though, my friends. I know this. This was a worthy effort. And I can't thank you all enough for being with me on this. And we are not done. But it's good to be with you all. And I tell you, I could not have had this experience and traveled as far as we have done without the best running mate you could ever imagine. And Mandy, thank you. I always said she could be governor, and a great governor for South Carolina. I know this. But it's good to be with you all and to have an opportunity to say thank you. Thank you to so many who have committed so much in this effort. And my wife and my family, we are so grateful for the efforts that were made. And what has happened is nothing short of amazing. I have some special guests here, although everyone here is very special. My team from Afghanistan, these men, we have not been together since our feet stood on the earth. This is Team Viper.
Hey, how you doing, brother? I told you we were following you.
I got some of these guys. These guys were with me last time we were all together. We were a long way from here. So I introduced him to you real quick. This is Reaper, Gianelli, Cooter, my medic who got very busy, did great work. Bogey, Stephen Bogartis, my driver, great American. This is Thumper. He handled the Mark 19 and is a great American. Smithers.
My man.
Horace is my interpreter from Afghanistan. Have not seen him since we were in custody. This is Jennifer and Kaylin, her daughter, and that is Jamie Ulrich, Ricky Bobby, who was one of my drivers, who is no longer with us.
You ain't
gave us
first
last.
class.
Yeah, that's right.
Ricky Bobby.
But God bless them. And Fergie, John Ferguson, or Lollipop as we call him. This is the very best. These guys are the best. They live, and I still stand in awe of the courage that they shown every day. And it was really part of what compelled me and my family in this race, that it was never about us and our future. It was always about the people of our state and their future, because that's who we serve, right? We know the difference between leaders who are there for us and leaders who are looking out for their own political futures. And we deserve better than that in South Carolina. We do. These guys set the example every day, and they come here. It's the first time we've been together in over 10 years, all in the same place. And they come here from places like New York and Florida and Gaffney. You know it, exactly right. But from all parts in between. But I'm so thankful that they're here, and their presence gives me a great deal of strength, and I thank them so very much. I know this too. None of this could be possible without my very best friend in life and my childhood sweetheart, and someone who's been with me through so much, my dear wife, Kirkland. Yes. And while I don't have all of the kids here, I've got my son Emerson, and my son Paul, and my daughter Shannon, my mother-in-law Martha Thomas, and my father and mother Jim and Nina Smith. who have been rocks for me. And we had the best volunteers in the world. My goodness, I'm telling you. The thousands and thousands of hours that were committed. And let me tell you, we thought we might write a few postcards, and y'all wrote over 130,000 postcards and given us an incredible effort. And I have to say this. This campaign from the very beginning was powered by the people of South Carolina. All walks of life, all corners, from all means. And you just have to look at the reports. We had almost 4 times the individual donors than what Henry had on his campaign. And they had our donations, average donations were only 1/10 what they had. 45% of his was from corporations and 25% of it was from out of state. 95% of our donations were from all 46 counties here in this state and individuals, hardworking South Carolinians. The very best. And the staff, the team that we put together. I am so thankful for all of the team involved in this. Scott Hogan, who joined us, and Scott, thank you very much. I got to say, the guy who's been with me the longest, Scott Hereford, who's with me in the morning and all late at night. But truly the best team that put together a heck of a campaign, and I'm so thankful for all of their efforts. And I also want to have a moment to just say a little bit about, I got off the phone with the governor, and I had a very good conversation with him. I congratulated him on his victory. I wished him the very best in his next 4 years and pledged that I and everybody I knew will do our best efforts to see South Carolina forward and to focus on the things that we know that matter to the people of our state. Because this work is not done, my friends. We've got a lot of work to do. And this is the reality. What was so important about this effort is we were going to tell the truth to the people of our state, because that's what they deserve. They deserve authentic leadership that says, you know what, this is the place we love and the people, and we're not going to take anyone for granted. And we know you can't move South Carolina forward if you're not willing to bring everybody along. But to do that, we had to make some changes, because I know we're better than 50th in anything when it comes to educating our kids, right? And we have to have a plan. And we know we were going to do what needed to do to protect the dignity and rights of every human being and every citizen of our state. And it didn't matter who you love or who you prayed to, but you were a first-class citizen in South Carolina. No one second. We still have work to do to make sure we pass things like hate crimes and workplace freedom and to build a South Carolina that reflects our values. That work has to go on, and we must do it. And we know this. All of the efforts that we have made to deliver on health care, still hundreds of thousands of our citizens will be living without access to a doctor when they get sick. We are not done yet, my friends. We cannot let these folks down. The work that we did going through all 46 counties and meeting folks that every day have a challenge to pay their rent, to buy food, to pay the utility bills, they need leadership. They need a governor that's going to be there fighting for them. And I know we're all going to do these things. All right. I know in these 4 years we're going to work to make sure that they're held accountable and that we focus on these things and get this work done. This has been a great, wonderful privilege to be the Democratic nominee for governor of the great state of South Carolina, and I couldn't do it without y'all here. And to all of the young people that have been involved in this campaign and have participated, you guys, let me tell you, you are the future. And now more than ever, we need your engagement in what's going to happen, because it is all about the future that we want. The South Carolina that does not quite yet exist, but we know can be there. And so take heart. Take heart and see the kind of efforts that were made now, and the volunteers that came together, and the donations. You know, we actually outraised Henry last quarter. Yes. We did that. So it can be done. It is not impossible. The opportunity is still there for the right person at the right time to step forward, and we need South Carolinians, we need Democrats to get together, to come together and focus on the future and gather support that's going to help build a brighter South Carolina for the next generation. Because I know this, my parents taught me this. James, we have to do... We have to do this. All of us have to do this. We have to do everything we can to leave South Carolina better than we found it. We made great strides in doing that this time and raised issues that were so important that we're going to keep focused on over the next 4 years. God bless you all. God bless South Carolina. Thank you all very much. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Does she not realize that she was